Hello, everyone. I want to welcome you to an on-time Strutting Man Show. I'm the host of the Strutting Man Show. My name is Mr. Ozzy Neil Rose. I hope everyone has had a great day today. I had a great day today. I hope you're having a great night tonight. I'd like to say hey and welcome to any viewers, and hey and welcome to anybody I may have in the live chat, and hey and welcome to anybody I may have as audio guest. Let me make sure what the time was. It's I'm going to say 8:57, so I got to end this show no later than 9:55. So that way I can post it over on TikTok. That's their requirements. But I hope everyone, like I said, has had a great day today. I did myself. I got the commentary segment done. Of course, got it posted. I don't have the evening post done because of uploading issues on this part of town. So the evening post will come after I post the live show highlights tonight. So I probably am not going to get to text many commenters and fans tonight. I did last night, not before last, of course, but I'm not going to get too much tonight. I will, but not as much, since I got to do all that. So, because I got to post everything. And like I said, the uploading is hell on this part of town here. And that's out of my control, folks. I wish I could control that, but I can't, I can only do what I can do. So I do apologize for that. I'm going to hit on the friends not watching list, and then I got to hook my power charger up to my phone. It'll ring their bell to see if anybody wants to come on this Friday night. I know it's Friday night. If you have something better to do, I'd tell you, go do it. If you don't, then come on the show, or at least check it out. So, we'll say Miss Jamie Ann should come on unless, she's busy or something, her and her husband Timothy. I hope Daniel and his wife Tamron comes on tonight, but they could be real busy too. I know it's a Friday night. So, I would say go out and have a good time. That's what it's all about. So I'm hitting on quite a few here. Like I said, it'll ring their bell to see if they want to come on. It's up to them, of course. But we'll see. I went to Jack in the Box, got me some tacos, and then my buddy Major shows up and gives me half of a Hunt's pizza. So I got quite a bit of eating to do tonight. So thanks to Major for that. It's good to see Major again. I know he's like me and everybody. He stays real busy. There's Jamie Ann. I had the friends not watching list up. I'm sorry, guys. I'll hit on you, Jamie Ann. I hit an invite for you now. You should be coming on at any time you get ready. Hey, Missy White. Missy watching. Thanks, Missy, for watching. Hey, Cassie Atkins. She goes, hey, Cassie. Once I get Jamie Ann on, okay, Jamie Ann, you're on. I'm going to
Hi.
hit on some more to come on. How you doing?
Okay. Good.
Good. Okay. We'll see if Cassie wants to come on tonight. Maybe she'll come on again. But yeah, I don't have the evening post. I was just telling everybody about that, because I've been tied up with uploading, but, it will have to come after the show highlights tonight. So,
Oh,
but my friend Major pulled in and gave me half of a Hunt's pizza, and I already went and got tacos at Jack in
really?
the Box, which that's just more pounds to put on my pregnant stomach. A Mercury
Oh.
goes Remington Swan. Okay, I don't follow on that, but A Mercury goes Dylan Perkins will roll Mason Tillman. Okay, Missy, thanks for the thumbs up. I seen that was you. Uh, let me see here. Okay, I can't. I hit on for Cassie. It don't show Cassie is on here. It just shows you're on here, Jamie. But
Yeah.
it shows adding up here, but she's not come on yet. Abe, I can't put you on until I see whether or not Cassie's coming on. Then I can hit on for you, Abe. I can only have 3 on it at one time. Okay,
Mhm.
it showed connection failed, but I know she has connection issues. So let me see
Yeah.
now, Abe.
It's
Yeah, I can hit on for you now, Abe. I know y'all know Cassie real well. Yeah.
yeah, it's probably because of Walnut Ridge and Hoxie has bad internet connection sometimes.
Well, it showed Abe declined, so I guess Abe didn't want to come in on as an audio guest tonight. Mason Tillman goes, "What is up, Ozzy? Just doing the live show, buddy. Let me see about hitting on you, Mason. See if you want to come on."
Is that your friend?
No, well, I just know him through here. It said I couldn't add you, Mason, because it said this person was unable to join because of technical issues.
Huh.
So
Wonder what that's all about.
that's just what,
Technical issues, it says.
yeah, because I'm having a good connection here, or it would say slow connection on my phone here.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah,
so
it
it
don't
might.
never say that whenever we join it. It don't never tell us
Wade
Uh,
Mercury says here that he's charging his phone. He was telling that to Mason. So that's
um,
why Abe couldn't come on. But that's okay. I mean, I get it. I understand that, you know.
huh.
Uh, Mason Tillman go, what the hell? Well, I
Hmm.
mean, it was a good thing last night that poor Bud was not on the show last night. He took a whipping.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Bud Beavers took an ass whipping last night in the live chat. I really felt for Bud. Not really, but I
Mm-hmm.
mean, yeah.
Yeah, because we said, "Where's my boots? It's getting deep in here."
Well,
Yes,
hey, I
4 days.
I seen Jamie what you posted today on your daughter. She was drinking a milkshake.
Uh
So,
huh.
yeah, I hit on it. Mason Tillman, Bud took it in the Beaver. There you go. Yeah, he took it in the Beaver.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah.
I mean, I really don't see no sense in stealing anything, anyways. But I mean, especially cigarettes when you can find butts. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
so I mean, there's really no sense in that. You know,
Mhm.
I mean, like now Timothy give me a pack of the Pall Mall menthols. You
Yeah.
know,
Mhm. Yeah. Huh?
uh,
Didn't you,
did you
Mister?
see this?
Mister.
Abe Mercury goes, Mason, did you get your hemorrhoids taken care of?
He said that you gave him a pack of that Pall Mall menthol. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I like
Mhm.
menthols. I mean, I do. I used to. I did. Used to years ago. I didn't like menthols, but I do today. I like them today.
Yeah, my brother. You probably seen my brother in in Jonesboro. You probably ran into him, or you probably see him. He's
I
the
may have.
he's the guy that rides his bike all the time, and
I
he
probably
he
have and didn't know him.
and he's
Uh,
really tall and skinny, and he's always out on his bike all over Jonesboro on his bike.
I probably have. Mason Tillman
Mhm.
goes, Abe taking wild in here, and then
Mhm.
goes, Abe Mercury goes, he ain't plumb up with him. I guess talking about the hemorrhoids. Mason Tillman goes, Uncle Abe, only one way you'd know where to be up there looking. Uh, so, but yeah, poor Bud last night, if he'd been on the show, or in the live chat, he probably would have got out because the ass beating he was taking last night.
Mhm.
But yeah, I seen that you had posted on your daughter today. Where was she drinking the milkshake at? Steak and Shake?
Yeah, it was an old picture that I had saved on my phone from Steak and Shake
Yeah,
when she wanted a milkshake.
right. Well, I mean, I like Steak and Shake. I remember when the original Steak and Shake was on Caraway years ago.
Mhm.
So yeah, Major come right through here right when I was fixing to go get my chair here. He said, "Here, I got half of a Hunt's pizza." I said, "Well, I just got tacos over here at Jack in the Box." So
Really?
yeah,
Oh
so
my
yeah,
goodness. So
so
he
yeah, I
just
got
gave you half of his pizza?
it's a half a pizza, half a large. He said, "I like Hunt's pizza." He goes, "You get them at the convenience store, gas stations." I said, "Yeah, I like Hunt's pizza."
Mhm.
Mason Tillman goes, Bud can't handle it and always put a whooping on him. He barely comes out of the house. I bet. If I was in Bud's shoes, I probably wouldn't show my face nowhere. you know. What's
Mm.
Timothy doing, Jamie?
Oh, Timothy. He says, "What are you doing, Timothy?" He says, "I'm watching the 18."
The 80s show, I guess, is the part he's watching, huh?
Yeah, it is. Uh-huh.
I mean, I liked the
Yeah.
first movie. It was crazy. I mean, to say the
Mhm.
least. But I like the original series. I was like Timothy about that.
Yeah. He's always got that gold on all the time, wearing that gold, them gold around his neck, the big long gold necklace.
I'll
Mr.
hit on
D.
Mason Tillman again, though, Jamie. Go ahead, Jamie. I'm going to hit on him to see if he might can come on now. It shows adding because when I hit on Mason, I think a while ago it said because of technical issues. It's not
Yeah.
saying that now. So, But I know with Abe, he's charging his phone up, so I understand that. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
but usually, though, Bud only come on as an audio guest once, and that was
Mm-hmm.
on the TikTok live. Other than that, he basically stayed in the live chat, and most of the time he was working. There you are. Hey, Mason.
Oh yeah,
Mason,
somebody.
Mason, can you hear me? Okay, Mason must be. It shows he's here.
Yeah,
Uh,
it shows it.
well, now it shows he went off.
Hmm.
So he must be still having some technical issues or something. But he's watching the show. I know it showed him up here when he went off down here.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. I was thinking maybe Daniel and Tamara might come on. Mason Tillman goes, couldn't hear you, Ozzy. Oh, okay. Maybe that's a good thing, Mason. You know, so
uh-huh.
then Mr. Mike Sue that owns Park Row Specialty Pharmacy and Nailed and Polished over here, he asked me today, because I had to get an inhaler in there. He goes, how do you keep things charged up? I said, well, I got 3 power chargers. And I said, I keep them charged up on your outlet out here.
Mm-hmm.
You
Uh-huh.
know, so I said, that's how I'm able at camp to do things all night long on my smartphone is through 3 power chargers. So
Uh-huh.
it pays to have them when you're not around in an electrical house that has electrical outlets. So
Yeah. So he lets you use his outside outlets?
yeah, and I shut it back off when I'm done, the power back off to it. So that
Uh-huh.
way, people just can't come up here and use it. So, so I told him, I said, I do the live show, as you know, Mike, right outside your pharmacy. And I said, I just hook my power chargers up to let them charge.
Uh-huh.
That's how I'm able to do things at camp, like text everybody back.
Yeah.
I said, I had 3 power chargers and I said, it pays to have them, you know.
Uh-huh.
But
Yeah.
Mason to me that was a good thing, buddy, that you couldn't hear me. But hey,
Uh-huh.
I guess I guess it was Mason. I'm gonna scroll back here, Jamie. Is it? I think it was Mason that was saying something about. I guess Abe had hemorrhoid trouble. I don't know if he meant that towards Bud Beavers or if he just actually really had hemorrhoid trouble. I'll tell you something
Uh-huh.
about hemorrhoids. A lot of people had to get them operated on and cut out. But the only
Uh-huh.
thing is they just come back. It's one of
Uh-huh.
them type of things. I know a
Uh-huh.
woman that had hemorrhoid surgery 3 different times, and they still come back on her a 4th time. And she was in her 70s, and she wound up dying before the was going to have to be taken out again. So
Uh-huh.
that's the thing about hemorrhoid surgery. It's one of them that you usually have to have over again.
Uh-huh.
I've never had inner hemorrhoids, anyways. I've only had outer. I hear inner ones are worse. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it showed your daughter sipping on a milkshake. I thought maybe you snapped that today.
No, it was some old pictures of her that I wanted to post on there that I uh of celebrating that she only has 4 days of school left.
Yeah, yeah. I think you wrote that in the. Didn't you? Didn't you type that in?
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah, I
thought
wrote
you
a
had.
big long post.
Now,
Typed a
what's your
big
daughter's
long
first name
post.
again? I forgot her first name. Again,
It's her real name is Audrey Anna, but
Audrey Anna.
everybody calls her Audrey though.
Calls her Audrey for short.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought maybe you snapped that today, and I thought, well, that kid's enjoying a milkshake. I thought it said steak and shake, but I didn't know for sure on the cup.
Mhm. Yeah.
They do have good shakes there.
She loved that milkshake, and she didn't think she was going to be able to finish it because they put them in like them big glass cups, and they're really big. But she was able
Yeah.
to finish it.
Now they have over at Jack in the Box, and I ordered one yesterday, which was a mistake. I ordered a large Oreo milkshake, right?
Mhm.
I could only drink 3/4 of it. I couldn't drink the quarter that was left. It was so filling. I should have ordered a
Really?
medium. Yeah, I should have ordered a medium.
A
It was really good
large?
though. One of the ladies that worked there asked me yesterday. She goes, "Is that good? You like it?" I said, "Oh yeah." I said, "I just should have ordered a medium though." I told her the same thing. I could only drink 3/4 of it.
Oh, a large is pretty much a whole big. They must
Well,
have
it's
big
every bit as
ones.
big as what Audrey was sipping on
Oh,
from
yeah.
Steak and Shake. Every bit as big as that, you
Yeah.
know. So,
Wow.
but now they have slushies there too, and I hadn't tried their slushies yet, but I'm going to now that I
Oh,
tell you
yeah.
what, today was the hottest on me so far this year was today. I had to take
Really?
alone 3 hydration breaks alone today. Uh,
Really?
yeah, so today to me it felt the hottest on me today out
Huh.
there. Yeah,
How, I know it was 80 something.
yeah. I had to take 3 hydration breaks. Yesterday I took 2, but
Audrey's
today I
right
had to take
here.
3. So yeah, I mean I sweated a
Yeah.
lot more today than I did yesterday.
Yeah, so you had to take 3 breaks?
3 hydration breaks to drink. Yeah. I only sat down once, and that was at Walmart because I had some stuff I had to put in my backpack. But yeah, I had to take. That's what I call hydration breaks when I have to stop and drink something. But the only time I sat down was once at Walmart on Highland. That was just long enough to put the stuff in the backpack. Then I got up and then boogied on back here. So
So you had to take 3 breaks today?
yeah, but I didn't. I only sat down for one, about maybe 3 minutes, and that was about it. I had to get something to drink 3 different times today. So today it felt the hottest on me today. Mike Sue had said it was hot yesterday. I said, well, it was, Mike, but today it felt hotter to me than it did even yesterday. So,
Really?
yeah. So
So was it
now
like 86, 87, 88,
it felt like it out there. I know
or
that. You know,
it
it felt like
did?
it to me. Yeah.
Do you know
So
what the
to
temperature
me,
was today?
anyways,
You said it
so
was
far for
hot,
this year, it
mister.
felt like it was the hottest today.
Huh.
Yeah. You know, so
No, he means this afternoon today. It must have been hot, really hot,
it
because
felt like it to me. Yeah. Well, Timothy went to work today, didn't he?
yeah.
Well, did it feel hotter to him today?
He said, did it feel hotter today to you than other days? He
Yeah.
said, yeah.
Yeah. Because for me to have to take 3 hydration breaks to drink something, that kind of told me that.
Oh,
Hey, Mooney Star,
he said he did too.
there's
Timothy
Taryn.
Timothy said he had to take 3 hydration breaks too. So
Yeah.
about
Yeah, that's what
4,
I'm
he
saying.
said.
Taryn's here with us, Jane Dan. Hey, Taryn, how you and Daniel doing?
We're done good.
Oh, okay. Hey, Daniel, how you doing, buddy? You doing all right?
Yeah, other than driving, or she's driving.
Oh,
Oh,
y'all door dashing?
Sharon's
Is that what you're
driving.
doing?
Now we're in Tennessee right now.
Oh,
Wow.
okay. All right.
Wow.
Tim, you're in the opposite direction.
Well, you going to East Tennessee? Is that where you going?
Pretty much. We're going to Jackson, Tennessee.
Oh, Jackson. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Well, what are y'all going to do there? Y'all just having fun or what?
gonna go pick up a friend of ours and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought maybe y'all was going to an event or something there. That reminds me, guys. I got to touch on this for just a second. I got a text on TikTok on one of my videos today from the guy that I met over at Wendy's here about a week and a half ago, and he told me that he was going to open an event center in Lake City, and he said when I
Mhm.
open it, I'd like you to come and kind of dance and advertise for me. And he sent me a text today on one of the videos said you need to come to Wendy's. So I texted him back and I said, look, I don't go there anymore.
Mhm.
So I told him, I said, if you want to know where I'm at when I'm not strutting, I said, you can check with Mike Sue and them over here at Parker Road Specialty Pharmacy, because usually
Mhm.
I'm right around this area here doing things when I'm not strutting. So,
Uh
uh,
huh.
I know he got the message, but if he's watching the show, I would tell you just, this is where I'm at around this area before I go strutting. This is where I'm at when I'm done strutting for the day. So I'm
Mhm.
not hard to find. So if
Mhm.
you want me to still work for you, I don't mind, but we will have to talk over things because I was talking about this with Major tonight. And I told Major, I said, well, Major, I've gotten burned twice. I'm not getting paid.
Mhm.
And I
Mhm.
said, in order for me to work for someone, I don't mind, but they will
Mhm.
have to pay me up front or like Major said, have a contract.
Mhm.
So that way I don't get burned anymore because I'm not going to work on someone that's supposed to pay me and then I don't get paid. So
Yeah.
I would tell you if you're watching the show, I don't mind, but you would have to pay me up front and give me a ride to Lake City and back, or you would have to simply provide a contract. So
Mhm.
that's the only way I'm going to work for anybody anymore because I'm not going to get stuck not getting paid anymore.
Yeah.
And Major asked me tonight, Jamie Ann, he said, you still hadn't heard that from David? I said, still hadn't, and I'm not going to. So
Mm-mm.
I said, I'm not pissed off about it. I said, I just went with my gut, and my gut told me I wasn't going to get paid, and that's exactly what
Mhm.
happened.
Yeah.
So, it happens. It comes with the
Mhm.
territory. So, I mean, more power to
Mhm.
them over there, but, I don't represent them, that's for sure.
Mm-mm.
And of course, I won't be back there to eat either, you know.
Did you see
So,
the guy that walks his dog, that Highland that you
I
said
didn't
is
see him. I didn't see. Are
No,
you talking
no.
about the guy? Not Roy, but the other guy.
yeah.
Not today. I didn't. I didn't see him today. Usually I see him about every day, but I didn't see him today. So he might have been working on what he called like a a pyramid
Timothy
house.
Timothy seen him today.
Oh, did you, Timothy? Okay. Yeah, I didn't see him today. Usually I do see him every day. Usually
Yeah.
him and his dog, but I didn't see him today.
He didn't
Uh,
have the dog today, Timothy said.
Well, that tells me this. Usually he'll take the dog out with him, but when he's walked him and the dog is wore out, then he won't bring him if he has to go out walking anymore, is what he told me
That's probably
yesterday.
what it is.
Yeah.
That's probably what it was.
Because the dog is still a puppy.
Mhm.
So that's probably what it was.
Mhm.
So he's not far from me camped out. He's seen me when I was almost finished moving everything. I didn't see him, but he said he come out in that clearing through there. And he said he seen me, but of course, I didn't look up and see him and his little dog. But
Yeah.
what it is, I didn't know this before I started camping there, but that area
Mhm.
has been for sale for a while, and I didn't know it. And nobody has bought that land yet. But that's why they're clearing it out is because they've got it for sale.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
Daniel, Jackson, Tennessee from Jonesboro is still quite a stretch to drive there and back, right?
Yeah, well, so I live in Blyville, so
Yeah,
it's like an hour and 30 minutes from Blyville.
from Blyville. Yeah, you're closer to it being from Blyville, but still, it's an hour and 30 minutes there, an hour and 30 minutes back. That's a 3 hour swing,
Mhm.
Yeah.
you know. So, yeah. Matter of fact, Daniel, you're the one that works at the steel mill, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How was work today?
Typical Friday.
Typical Friday. So that tells me you worked your ass off probably then, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our our meal, our
Mhm.
small meal that they'd end up catching fire today.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah.
Well, did they get it put out pretty quickly?
Yeah, as far as I'm aware of, they did. I don't work over there. I've got a friend that she works over there. She runs a small mill, so she was snapping me and stuff on Snapchat
Uh huh.
and telling me that how she had actually sent me a picture of what it looked like.
Well, what did it look like, Daniel? Did you see flames or what?
Oh yeah, there was flames. It was shooting out the side of it.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, let me ask you
Wow.
something. Did you have your own people there that puts that out, or did they have to call the fire department in general?
They had fire department out there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
All we have is fire extinguishers.
Yeah. So they had to call the fire department to come on out there and put that thing
Yeah,
out. So it sounded like to me it was a pretty good fire then, right?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She said that it was pretty hot.
I bet it was.
Wow.
By flames shooting out the
Wow.
side of it. Yeah.
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 Man.
Well,
I
yeah.
mean,
See,
I
like,
worked for a sawmill back in the early 80s over at Paragould. So I know what sawmill work is all about. There ain't no easy sawmill work. I can say that.
yeah. Well, I do. I work at a steel mill.
Right. Right. Well,
And
I mean, that's hard work too. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So, I mean, Marty Marciano, that's what he worked in was a steel mill. And I think it was on his lunch break
yeah,
every day. He would fight the toughest guy in there and he would bet on himself and his friends. A lot of his friends bet on him. And that's why he won a lot of money. He didn't lose a fight in that steel mill.
yeah.
But
That.
when he went to start boxing, this is where he messed up. He didn't have a manager or a coach, and he thought since he was a badass fighter in that steel mill, he could just whip ass in that boxing ring. And he started losing every fight in there until finally he got him a coach and a manager. Then he started winning fights. There's a big difference between boxing and street fighting in a steel mill. If you don't know how to box, you won't make it in a boxing match. I mean, I thought
Okay.
Yep.
Rocky
Yeah.
Marciano was the best, though. That was my take on it. I thought he was better than Tyson. I thought he was the best because once he started winning his fights, he went
I
undefeated.
wouldn't.
Then he was undefeated as world champion, and he retired after 7.5 years
Yeah.
as world champion. So I thought Rocky Marciano was the best, better than anybody. No. So that was my
So,
take as far as that goes. Don't get me wrong, I loved Mike Tyson. There was no doubt. I thought
yeah.
Mike was the best too for his generation. I thought my take was this. I thought Mike Tyson and Rocky Marciano was the best boxers ever. Now, don't get me wrong. I liked Muhammad Ali and Sugar Ray Leonard. All them were
Mm-hmm.
greats too. And they
Yeah.
were. But I thought the
Yep.
two best was Rocky Marciano and Mike Tyson. You
Yep.
know.
Yep.
So I
Mm-hmm.
didn't like the last Tyson Paul fight. I mean, I thought that was a joke. The
Mm-hmm.
other fights before that was not a joke. They were good. But I
Yeah.
mean,
How's
still,
that
you
work?
wouldn't want to tangle with Mike Tyson. I can tell you that.
Okay.
No.
Unless you
Mm-mm.
got a death wish.
Stop it right here, truck bag.
Yeah.
But hey, that's something that they got. They're here on the show, and she's driving, and he's here on the show while they're going to Jackson, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Oh, we are in Jackson, Tennessee.
Oh, you are in Jackson now?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So you're
Wow.
picking up a friend, is what you're doing, Daniel?
Huh? What'd you
Daniel?
say? What
Oh,
was he saying?
I said y'all are picking up a friend of y'all's, then, right?
Yeah, or it's my best friend's girlfriend is who we're picking up.
Yeah. Well, I knew a guy. This is gonna sound funny. I
I thought Tim was your best friend, Buddy Rowe.
Yeah. Well, I've got like three or four best friends.
well,
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
my closest best friend is tied for two. Which Scott, I've never met
Yeah.
Scott. I've only seen a picture of Scott, but it's Scott Major. And
Yeah.
Scott's down in Texas, yeah. But I got some news about Scott.
Well, I
I
did
Mm-hmm.
turn
knew
it
something
down.
was up with Scott because he's never answered. I texted him 3 or 4 days ago and said, Scott, look, when
Yeah.
you gonna get that phone and come on the show here? Finally today, he sent me a long text recording that, and he
Wow.
said that he's having trouble getting that phone now from his late mother-in-law's husband. He's not wanting to fork over the phone.
Yeah.
So I told Scott, I said, well, in a text, I said, well, Scott, I knew it was something you've answered me on everything else but that. So
Yeah.
I told him, I said, well, Scott, I said, don't worry about it. God's got something else worked out for you. I said, you'll get on the show when you can.
Mm-hmm.
So I said,
Yeah.
leave it up to him, the Lord, he'll work it out. I
Yeah.
said, it's just meant for you to have something better to come on the show with. And that's just the
Yeah.
way to look at it. So,
Yeah.
but that's my two closest friends is Scott and Major. Major said here a few weeks ago, he goes, you know what? if Scott was here, he said, I'd probably like to hang with him. I said, I would think you probably
Yeah,
would.
probably so.
So
Mhm.
now Scott he has to go see his doctors every 6 months like I do in order to get his prescriptions filled. But
Yeah.
I think he said the crew in the next few days is going. I guess they're going to have to go early to Branson. So I told him, I said, well, Scott, don't worry about it. Just pray about it. Well, if we're patient, the good Lord will work it out. He will.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
I mean,
Mhm.
he still gets to watch this show, the show highlights, anyways. Every night I send it to him on TikTok. So,
Mhm.
but I mean, I know he's not actually here on the show with us, but I mean,
Yeah.
the Lord will, if we're patient and we give him time, he works things out.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I'm like everybody. Sometimes I want things to work out right now, but with
Mhm.
him, it doesn't always happen that way. Sometimes it does, and sometimes it don't.
Yeah.
I just have to be patient and leave it up to him. You know,
Mhm. That's right,
so
huh?
I know we as Americans, especially when we want things, we want them right now. Karen
Mhm.
White wants to join. I didn't realize I lost you until just now. Okay, don't worry, I'm going to put you back on. Okay, I'm adding you now. I didn't realize I lost them. See what it is
Huh.
when it's two on here, it doesn't separate except to say remove. And
Yeah.
I didn't notice that was gone. It shows adding though. Uh,
Yeah, it still shows that Mason person's picture down there at the bottom.
okay, all right. You're with me, Daniel.
it's trying to connect.
Oh, okay. Who said
Yeah.
trying to connect?
Taryn.
Karen. Okay,
Mhm.
all
Yeah.
right. Gloria Winchester says, "Hey, Gloria Winchester. Mooney Star has been coming in the live chat the last few nights. I know he used to advertise for Mark Morton Ford in Batesville, and I think
Give me one
Mooney
second,
Star
y'all.
owned that race owns that
Just muted my
racetrack
phone
over
acting
in
up.
Batesville.
Oh,
But
yeah, there is a racetrack over
I
there.
think he owns that. I think he's been trying to sell it for a little while, but I know he does own that over there. It's good to
Oh.
know someone from that area comes on and checks the show out.
Oh, yeah, from Batesville.
Yeah. So I mean,
Mhm.
I mean, I never met Mark Martin, but I mean, I kept up with his career in NASCAR and stuff like that in
Oh,
Busch Series.
yeah, NASCAR, yep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I know
No.
Mooney probably still works for him, and I probably don't know it. Uh,
Yeah.
so uh,
Yeah, I know he's retired now. The
you
retired
talking about
NASCAR.
Mark Martin from racing? Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, he is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I lost them because I heard Terrence say trying to connect, but I lost them. Hey, Ty, Bob, Jennifer, I see y'all at the top. Let me see if I can try to add them back on. I can add Glenn Boone, which goes by Ty Bob on TikTok. He goes by his real name here on Facebook. Okay, that's what I hit on for him. I guess I have to do that now. Okay, I'm hitting on that to bring y'all on the camera. Oh, it shows adding y'all. Okay, they declined. They're my Caraway, Arkansas friends. I met them once on Southwest Drive here. I guess about a month ago, maybe a month and a half
Mhm.
ago. I met Glenn and
Oh.
his wife Jennifer. She used to teach school over at Lake City. She told me she wasn't going to go back uh,
Yeah.
uh, there. So I wished her success in anything that she wants to do, though, of course. Okay, I tried. It showed it was adding y'all, Glenn, but then it showed y'all declined. So I guess y'all just want to check the show out, and that's okay too. You know.
Mhm.
Okay, there's nobody else to invite because it just shows you here, Jamie Ann. So I checked that out
Oh.
too.
Well,
So,
that Mason guy's still down there at the bottom.
well, I don't see him on my phone, but it probably shows. You got an iPhone, right?
Mhm.
That's why you got an iPhone.
Yeah,
I
so
know
it's
Audrey
still.
will be so glad when school when school's over with.
Mhm. Yeah, she backed out on that Special Olympics today because she didn't want to get herself burnt to the crisp and end up getting baked. Because she would have gotten sunburnt today so bad. Because they would have been out in the sun all morning and all day.
Okay, Taryn, I seen that, Taryn, to add you, and that's what I'm doing now because it lit up. The guest box did. So they're trying.
I
What it is
love you.
now? You're here.
Yeah,
Is it Daniel?
they kept glitching.
Was
Oh, it
okay?
was Glenchen, he said.
Glitching?
When I
Yeah, probably
Mm-hmm.
because you're driving.
when I swiped down earlier, somehow I ended up hitting the X. They said, "Thank you for joining." Like what?
I know I get upset with myself, but I'm trying to do an upload on the video, and I accidentally hit something else.
That's women for you. They don't know what they're doing.
Now, who said that, Daniel or Timothy?
Timothy.
Well, I was going to say Daniel's right next to Terrence, so
Yeah, shit. If I said that, she'd probably smack the shit out of me.
that's what I was thinking. See, Timothy can get away with that. Y'all are quite a ways from one another. Uh, at least he ain't taking a whooping like Bud Beavers did
Appearance and
last night.
exfoliate on turn left.
Bud
Occasion
Beavers is probably
means
thinking, Ozzy, I ain't ever coming
seasons.
on your show, man.
I know, he said. He's probably
Yeah.
like, I'm not coming on
And you
that
can
show again.
hush.
Yeah. He probably said, the heck with that.
I'm
I ain't coming on
joking.
there.
Joke,
Uh-uh.
joke.
Hey,
What?
What time? What?
don't be doing
Hey,
that with
Jamie, do
her
you
in
know what
front of
time
me.
it is?
Okay.
It is
Why? You think I'm gonna scare her off or
9:35.
something?
Okay.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna try and scare the girl off.
Yeah.
Just sometimes I gotta suddenly break. I can't help it.
I
Yeah.
heard Taryn saying
Why?
something, but I don't know what it was.
She said
Oh, we're talking.
something about sometimes I gotta step on the brake.
Break
She don't know how
check.
to drive either.
She said brake check.
Yeah.
She don't know how to drive
You're
either.
right. You
Well,
can
I
get
take
over
it
it.
that they hadn't picked up their friend yet. I guess
We're
they're
about to.
about to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What Jim
And
said?
Tim said she don't know how to drive neither. That's why she's a bad driver. She don't know how to
Yeah,
drive.
here's my license right here. That's my
Oh,
license.
they on camera.
Oh. I got mine out of the Cracker Box. It's called Bikini Bottom Driver's License.
See?
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Well, hey, I was going to bring this up, Jamie.
What?
Not Roy, but the other guy that y'all was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
When he stopped and talked with me yesterday, he said that his truck is down in wind. And he
Mm-hmm.
asked me, "Do you got a
Oh,
driver's license?" I said, "I've always had a driver's
I love
license. I've
food.
never got even a restriction on my driver's license." I said,
Uh-huh.
"Why?" He said he was needing someone to drive it from Wynn up here. He said the only thing that's wrong
4
with it,
years.
the battery has a
that's
dead
over
cell
there.
in it, so he
Parking
just needs to get
spot.
a new battery. He said, "What would I
That's
charge him?" I
over
said,
there.
"Man, I don't know what I'd charge you, but I said I got a clean driving
Oh,
license."
we'll
I
have this
said, "You
thing
know,"
leaves.
Uh-huh.
so I told him,
Or
I
just
said,
pull forward and turn around.
Well, give me a
so
minute to pull
Wow.
around.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, listen.
I think
It's
Cameron
all
and
right,
Daniel
after.
disagreeing.
I told her she don't know what she's doing.
What I'd like to know is why is I don't mean to sound prejudicial here or anything, but why Daniel? Why? How come you're not driving, Daniel?
I was driving, and
No, thank you.
I started picking everybody out on the interstate.
Huh?
He started freaking
What?
everybody out on the interstate.
Oh,
It's on
okay,
the
that's
other
what
side
he
of the
said.
building.
Okay.
Uh-huh. So
Cameron probably
that's
told him you're freaking everybody out. Pull over and I'll drive. Is probably
Yeah,
what she told you. Is that what she told you, Daniel?
pretty much.
Pretty
Oh,
much.
damn.
Was you causing people to road rage, Daniel? Okay.
probably.
I got road rage. Just ask Tim.
Oh, I bet. That's why I figured you probably told him to pull over. I bet he was pissing you off.
Yeah, I get out with you, bro.
She was probably committing a Bud Beavers on his ass. Is probably what she was doing.
What? You finna get off?
It was probably what happened to Daniel. She was committing a Bud Beavers on him.
No,
You
Yeah.
I
know.
just got tired of his driving with him going swerving and brake checking.
Oh. Yeah.
So he liked to touch on the brake quite a bit then, Cameron, huh?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty bad now if you're with your wife and you're driving and you're pissing your wife off and she tells you, hey, I'm tired of that damn tapping on the brake, pull over, I'm driving. So, yeah, I would say he was probably road raging some other drivers if he was road raging his wife.
Oh, trust
Oh,
me, if
he's
I want to road rage, I can road rage. I can cuss some people out while driving. Tim and Jamie have heard me do that too many times.
That's why I
I'll
drive in
tell
the
you what,
car backwards
I mean,
going.
today I got cranky with a Jonesboro driver, all right. I'm on the sidewalk at Highland just waiting for the side traffic to go out. This car pulls out from across the street by the dealership, gets out in the far right lane, and then sees me and stops. And I'm thinking, what in the hell are you doing? You know, I'm waiting for side traffic to come out. That way I can go across here. And I
uh-huh.
finally had to motion for that person to go, and they wasn't going. I finally got mad and said, get the fuck out of here. Then that driver left. I thought, are you nuts?
Oh my
Nobody stops
goodness.
for me on Highland when I'm on the sidewalk. You know, that's,
Oh
I
my
thought,
gosh.
what are you thinking? You know,
Oh,
I'm waiting for the
yeah.
side traffic to all clear for me to cross to go onto the sidewalk to hit Walmart on Highland, you
Uh-huh.
know? And I thought, I motioned for that person to go on and they still sitting there. Oh
Yeah.
no, you know, when I got mad at that driver took off then.
Uh-huh. Mm.
I was
Yeah.
shaking my head saying, you dumb son of a bitch. And I know the side traffic there was seeing me do that. And they probably
Uh,
thought, well, but most people are used to that. It could have been an out of town driver and it could have been that. But they pulled out from the other side street across the street, right? Got
mm-hmm.
out, got in the right lane. As soon as I got in the right lane, they stopped when they see me on the sidewalk. And I
Oh
thought, what
my
in the hell is going
goodness.
on here? Nobody stops for me on the sidewalks, period. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't here in this town. Nowhere. If I'm on a sidewalk, nobody stops for me. And,
Yeah.
you know, so I thought, man. But the only thing I could figure out, guys, is probably an out of town driver is the only thing I could figure out, probably. Because most
Probably.
everybody here in Jonesboro
Uh.
knows, and they don't stop for me ever when I'm on the sidewalk. It's one thing if they're stopping for me when I'm crossing, but they don't stop for me when that's the first time anyone stopped for me on the sidewalk.
Wow.
Yeah. So, okay, Taryn. Okay, hang on, Taryn. I just now realized I didn't have you. Hey, Prince C. Prince C says hi. Okay. All right, Taryn, hang on. I just now realized it. But yeah, he came from the side street across the street. Here I am waiting for the side traffic to my left. Let them all go on out when they can, you know. And then
Mm-hmm.
he pulls out, gets over right in the right lane. As soon as he gets in the right lane, then he stops his car. I
Mm.
thought, stupid, you know. I thought the only
Mm-hmm.
thing I could think of was he was an out of town driver. It could have been that. And I
Mm-hmm.
motioned for him to go on, and he still sat there. And me on the sidewalk. Then
Wow.
he pissed me off, and then when I got mad at him, then he took off.
Yeah.
And I know he had to piss some other drivers off, man. I know that they were thinking, what in the hell is this dude doing, man? You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's one thing if I'm in a turning lane and someone
Yeah.
stops and wants me to cross, and I always motion for them to go. But no one has ever stopped for me on Highland when I'm on the sidewalk. That was the first. So I
Mm-hmm.
thought, has to be an out of town driver. It probably just come to see somebody in this town or shopping or something. The only thing I
Wow.
can figure out,
I mean, there is a college there, and people
Yeah.
out come out of town all the time over there.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I got to thinking. It's just an out of town driver, I guess. But that was the first time, the whole time I've been in Jonesboro, someone stopped for me when I'm on the sidewalk. You
Mm.
know, and
Wow.
there wasn't no pedestrian walkway across there, anyways.
Yeah.
So I just got to thinking it had been an out of town driver. Like you said, it is a college town. It is that. So
Yeah.
so parents and other family come from out of town to see their loved ones that go to college here. And speaking of that,
Mm-hmm.
I know I need to make a stroll down ASU, but the only way I can do that is one of two ways: either have my friend Major pick me up and take me there and just drop me off, or have a
Mhm.
taxi do that. But I got to be there at the right times. I can't go anymore at 3 or after. It has to be before that. So
Mhm.
I don't know when I'm going to get the venture back down. I know finances this month won't support that. It would have to wait till next month on finances. But I might could get Major when he's not busy to just pick me up and drop me off there, and I'll make it all the way back.
Oh, by ASU.
Yeah, because I know some students was asking about me a couple of months ago why
Uh-huh.
I hadn't been down through there in a while. And the last
Mhm.
time I went was about 3 weeks ago, but I went at the wrong time. I got there about 3:30, and there wasn't hardly any students still there. So
Oh yeah, the
yeah, I
students
need
are
to be there
probably
no
all
later than
gone.
2. Be there no later than 2 o'clock.
Mhm.
I blame him
Yeah.
already.
I hear Cameron and Daniel getting into it.
Uh.
This might be a case for divorce court. You know, I mean, not really, but
Mhm.
of course, as y'all know, most divorces don't go down good. There's some, I guess, that do, but it's not a lot of them that happens where it's a good divorce. But sometimes it
Mhm.
is. You know, I used to
Yeah.
tell my mother when she was alive that uh, I need to be adopted. I said I need a new family because most of the family's dying off now. And I'd say that, look over there at her stoned ass, and she was stoned, and she didn't say a word. I'd say, "Did you hear me?" And she'd go, "Huh?" I said, "Yeah, you didn't hear me."
Mhm.
But they bring me back and say, "Well, we're going to tear these adoption papers up. We just come to find out we don't want you anymore." You know,
What
this
did
one
you
kid
say?
that's a follower of mine, I met her and her mother and her grandmother who was turned 94 that day, and her grandmother wanted to especially get a picture with me with her. This was back about 3 months ago, and
Mhm.
I think she might be 16 now, but
Give her
she
that
goes by
phone, Audrey,
Kenzie,
that
and
was
she
on
does
the
these
charger.
1 minute videos on TikTok. And her mom said, "Well, Kenzie's suspended." She told me this 3 months ago. She's suspended on TikTok for cursing. And as soon as her mama went back in the business, she goes, and I see her still yet on there. Now, what she's
Where's
doing
the
now
phone that
is
was charging on that
she's lip
cord?
syncing to a rap song, kind of like in this new 1 minute video on TikTok. But the guy singing that sings the actual song is cursing. I thought, Kenzie, if your
Go
mother
check the
finds out you're even
bathroom,
lip syncing
Audrey.
that, she'll say no more TikTok. You know. So I would tell kids
No.
today, stay
Go.
being a kid
It
because it won't last
was.
forever. You know. Once you get grown, then you might find out what bills are all about. So
Yeah.
I would tell Kenzie, be sure and appreciate being a kid at home because when you're grown and on your own, then you got to pay the bills. You know.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
but when her mom said she was suspended off of TikTok right now for cursing on there, she went inside the business. Kenzie goes, "No, I thought,
Mhm.
Mama will find out. That's the thing. If Mama watches TikTok, she'll know. So."
Yeah.
But her grandma was coming out that day, and she said, "I turned 94 today." I said, "Well," I said, "Congratulations." I said, "Happy birthday." She said, "But I want my picture taken with you." I said, "Well, this will be a first. I've never had my picture taken with anybody in their 90s, not even family. Most of my family members didn't live to be in the 90s. I had a great aunt on my
Mhm.
mom's side that did, but I never got my picture taken with her in her 90s before she passed away. So that was a first for me.
Mhm.
Now, being said, when I was in Jack in the Box, guys, a while ago, this little boy, he looked to be about 8 or 9 years old, and his dad come in, and he held his hand out to me, and I shook his hand. He goes, uh, "I said hi to you." He said here a while back. He goes to the Catholic school, and
Mhm.
he said it's been about 2 weeks ago. I said, "Well, I thought I remembered you." And I said, "I thought it'd been a little bit of a while back, not real long." And he said, "Yeah." He said, "And I follow you on the internet too." I said, "Okay, that's good." And
Mhm.
him and his dad, I think, went ordered something. Then he come back over and he goes, "Can I get a picture with you?" I said, "Sure can, little man."
Mhm.
So his dad had an iPhone and he snapped a photo of me and him. So
Mhm.
so he looked to be about 8, maybe. Maybe I guess he
Yeah.
could be 9 technically, but young little boy, and his dad. So
Really?
Yeah. So, and the same woman that handed me my order last night, she's the one, or did it tonight too. She said when she seen that, she said the same thing she did last night. She said, "You're a pretty popular guy." I said, "Well, I'm popular, but I'm a broke popular guy." She goes, "Quit saying that." I said, "Well, it's the truth." I said, "I'm a broke popular guy." You know, you know. I said, "I'm
Oh my
popular, yeah,
goodness.
but I'm a broke popular guy." You know. I said, "Believe me, if I wasn't broke, I wouldn't say that."
Yeah.
You
Wow.
know. So,
She
but
she
yeah,
just don't want you to say that though. She don't want you to say that you're a broke popular guy. She just wants you to just say, "Yep, I'm a popular guy. I sure am. I'm a
well,
popular guy at Jonesboro."
I might be a popular guy here, but yeah, my finances support that I'm broke. So if
Uh-huh.
uh, if it was different, then I would say, well, I'm a middle class popular guy now, but
Yeah.
I don't see that ever happening. I
Mm-hmm.
don't.
Yeah.
I mean, if
I'm
it ever
broke
does,
and
I'll
ugly.
say that. I would say, well, now I'm
Timothy
a middle
said,
class
"I'm
popular
broke.
guy.
I'm broke and ugly." That's what Timothy just said.
Well, I'm broke, ugly, and tired.
Listen to him.
Yep, I'm broke, ugly, tired, and fat.
Me too.
He said,
My
"Me
stomach
too."
supports that.
And getting uglier every day.
That's what happens as you get older.
Somebody shut the
Uh, you
door,
know,
please.
I heard
You,
Cameron say, "Shut the door, please."
yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah, you could throw her out and keep on driving.
I heard Timothy say that. Cameron's probably thinking a good thing we're a ways from him. Uh,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
she might
Yeah.
commit a Bud Beavers on his ass, open up a can of jujitsu on him.
I think she gonna get
Daniel,
you.
Daniel can drive home. Taryn can walk.
A good thing Taryn ain't hearing that.
I
Uh,
don't know.
Because I would hate to think if she come back to Northeast Arkansas, she might try to find Timothy pretty good.
Yeah, she would.
Yeah. So,
Mm.
but
She
yeah,
do.
I mean, I forget what type of work Bud Beavers said he did, but most of the time he was working when he come in the live chat. So
Yeah.
I think he was into some kind of parts or something, because he said sometimes he came up this way to Paragould and Jonesboro. I think I don't know if it's parts delivery or what he did. You know, but I bet one thing, I bet he
I
won't
heard
steal
her.
Abe's cigarettes no more.
Yeah, I heard her a few minutes ago. Can y'all please shut the door, please? Shut the door, please. I heard her telling somebody, shut the door.
She was either telling Daniel or the friend.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Yep.
you know, I mean, they're still here with us too. I hit on the guest box just to see if anybody else was in there, and there's not. Oh boy, I'm fixing to have to end the show, guys, because I started it at, I know it was around 8:57, so I'm fixing to have to end it. It shows 55 now, probably 56 now.
My
So let
phone
me.
says 9:52.
Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, mine says 9:52. I'm sorry. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it says 9:52, but 9:55 I'll end it just to make double
Yeah.
sure on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, let me go ahead and thank everybody now. Thanks to Jamie Ann, her husband Timothy, Taryn, as well as
And
Daniel, and
yes,
everybody
sir.
that's been in the live chat tonight. First time I seen Prince C that said hi in the live chat tonight. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm glad Major come up because I told him in a text earlier that I needed him to pick me up at Walmart on Highland tomorrow or the next day. I got to get my bathtub, as I call it. It's a kid's swimming pool. That way I can take my baths in it instead of sitting in the chair and doing it. So,
Oh yeah.
yeah. So, that's what
Mm-hmm.
I mainly needed him for that. And I'm going to get more groceries. I got groceries at the tent, but I need to get some more. Uh, you
Yeah, I
know,
had to go grocery shopping tonight when he got home because my deep freezer was almost empty and we had to eat burritos today. I was like, "Oh no, we got to get some food. We got to get some groceries." All we're
yeah. I
eating
mean,
on is burritos. I got to go to the store.
yeah. Speaking of that, I got to eat when the show's over with too, but I'll be eating while I'm posting the show highlights at the same time. I do like everybody else. I have to multitask to get anything done. So,
Mhm.
it's just the way it is with everybody anymore. This ain't the 70s and 80s anymore. I wished it
Mhm.
was where you can only do one thing at a time. You
Mhm.
know, like I imagine Taryn, while she's driving, can backhand at the same time when she drives.
Mhm. Yep.
Especially
Mhm.
if they hadn't shut the door yet.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And I don't hear
Yep.
nobody from Daniel and Taryn right now. So,
Uh-uh.
uh, yeah, they're still here. It shows they're here on the show, uh, but yeah,
She's probably getting them.
probably. And I've got less than a minute left. I just checked
Mhm.
the time. So thank you, everybody. I want to thank all of y'all. Thank all the viewers too. And please tune in tomorrow night for another on time, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time Strut Man show. And it's been another great night. A lot of laughs for me tonight. Taryn White
Mhm.
goes, Tim got a butt kicking for me. That's what we was thinking, me and Jamie.
He's got a butt kicking coming from her. I
And
knew it. I knew she was gonna say that to him.
yeah, yeah.
I knew it. You got a butt kicking coming, boy,
But
from
Taryn, thanks
her.
to you and Daniel for driving and being on the show tonight. It means a lot.
Mhm.
I want to
Yeah.
thank Mooney Star for coming in like he does in the live chat. Daniel told me get to stepping. But thank
Uh-huh.
y'all so much. It's been another great show tonight. I've really had a lot of laughs again tonight. And it's 9:55, so I have to end it now, everybody. Please join me
Okay.
tomorrow night, everybody. I hope to see y'all then. Stay tuned for the show highlights. It is coming right up. So long, everybody. Bye, Taryn. Bye, Daniel. Bye, Jamie. Bye, Timothy.
We'll see you.